Hello, ladies. So today I am going to be talking to you right from where I have my ice cream. And today's edition is going to be kind of special because I just want to go straight to the point, okay? So I was reading this article, and there was a lady, they had gone for a Bible study. And in this Bible study, they were studying Malachi chapter 3. And in this scripture, they came across a scripture that says that God will sit like a silversmith, in front of a fire, watching the silver as it purifies. And this lady became so curious, like, why would God do that? Like, what is it? Why does he want to sit like a silversmith in front of a fire, as he watches our lives? And then she decided to go and book an appointment with a silversmith. And then she decided to ask this person, like the silversmith, why are you sitting in front of the fire? And then the silversmith says, I have to sit in front of the fire so I can put the piece of silver right in the heart of the fire where it is hottest. And the lady goes on to ask, why is that? And the silversmith said that where the heat is the hottest is where the silver gets more purified, that is where the impurities die faster. And she decided, okay, let me keep watching what's happening. And then immediately after that, what happened is she decided to ask the silversmith, why is it that your eye is constantly on the piece of silver? You can just put the piece of silver in the heart of the fire and continue molding whatever it is you're molding, with your right or your other hand that is not holding the silver. And the silversmith said that if I take my eyes off this piece of silver, it will get destroyed because the fire is too much, okay? And if it stays there longer than it's supposed to stay, the thing will burn and the silver will be damaged, completely destroyed. And then, the lady was more intrigued. And of course, she kept on asking questions. And then she finally asked the silversmith, then how do you know that the piece of silver is purified, like completely? And this is what really warmed her heart, because if God says that he will sit like a silversmith as he watches our lives, the silversmith replied and said that when I see my image in the silver is when I know that it has been completely purified. And it got me thinking, my goodness, sometimes when you're going through a fire, it is so hot, so difficult. You're thinking God has left you. You're thinking you are on your own. Nobody cares. In fact, God does not even remember if you exist in this world. But he's saying that he will sit in front of the fire like a silversmith. That means that he is the one that puts you through that fire. Okay? He's the one that ensures that you are in the heart of the fire so that it can shape you into his image. I want you to come to a realization that God does not allow you to go through a fire to punish you or to teach you a lesson. He allows you to go through the fire because he first of all put you in the midst of the hottest part of that fire, so that he can watch you as the impurities slowly leave your life. You realize that when you go through fires of life, you become more humble. You become more understanding to people who have probably gone through a similar situation. And I just wanted to reach out to a young woman out there and tell you that, the fire is there to refine you. You are being refined by our maker. You are being refined by the one that created you. So when you're going through a fire, don't ever think that you are alone. You're not alone. God has decided that, he is gonna be with you. Look at me. He has decided that he is gonna be with you. He has decided that he is not gonna leave you to die in the fire. He is there watching. He's the one holding your hand. And he is even, keeping his eye constantly on you, so that the moment the impurities are finished and he sees his image in you, he will be able to get you out of the fire. okay? So I want you to hold fast to your faith, hold fast to your confession, to this salvation. Do not lose hope because things are getting hot, or because the fire in your life is too much. That fire is there to refine you, okay? So that is why in this video I want to call every young woman who is going through a certain fire in their lives, that you are a refined woman. God is refining you, okay, with the refiner's fire. He is in front of the midst of the fire that you're in, and he ensured that you enter there so that you can be refined for your destiny and for your purpose, okay? So do not lose hope. God is with you. He loves you. He saw it fit for you to go through that fire. You never know why. And believe you me, in years to come, you always find out that thing that I went through, it was for this other young person, okay? It was for this other person that is going through the similar situation and they have no clue how to handle it. But because you went through it and you conquered, the refiner's fire, then now you are able to walk with somebody else. Okay, you're able to walk with somebody else that needs their hand to be held through the fire. All right, you can be a big sister to somebody else. So don't be afraid of the fires of your life, because God has put you there for a purpose, for a reason, and that reason is so that you can hold the hand of a sister girl that is going through a similar hardship, a similar situation. So hold on. God is with you. He is putting you in the midst of the refiner's fire. I love you guys, and you are a refined woman. Mwah. Have a beautiful week and weekend ahead.